Hey everybody, it's me, LaRasha, Goddess Queen, Just Me, 23, and this is going to be another zodiac sign reading. And Sagittarius is you are up, so this is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus and Mercury. Or if you're a Sagittarius cusp baby, this is going to be for you too. Or if you are a Sagittarius North Node, or if you are a cross watcher and you're dealing with somebody that has Sagittarius in their chart, of course there's going to be messages in this video for you. Or if you were just guided to this video and you don't have Sagittarius in your chart and you're not dealing with anybody that has Sagittarius in their chart, maybe there's some messages in this video for you as well. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody. If it does resonate, please like my channel, subscribe to my channel, comment, as well as share. If it does not resonate, try your moon sign as well as your rising sign, which is your ascendant sign in your birth chart. And in order to get your rising sign, which is your ascendant sign, you have to have your name, your date of birth, the time you were born, as well as your location. If you don't have all that information, you'll still be able to get your sun sign, your moon sign, and I say pay attention to your Venus as well as your Mercury when you're dealing with love readings, okay? If you are new to my channel, I do give messages to the collective before I do give my reading, so if you're pressed on time, you can always go directly down to the comment section of the videos to get the timestamp to start to the beginning of the reading. If you use your free will to state that I talk too much, you will be blocked and not be able to come back on my channel. One of the gifts that I do also have is clairaudiency, so I have music in the background here to help you understand how to use it. From now until the end of March, music and sounds, tones, anything that produces a sound or a tone is going to be very significant when it comes to giving you clarity, helping you understand a situation, helping you understand what your divine feminine, your divine masculine is feeling. A lot of masculines are going to be communicating more in the 5D realm than they are in the 3D realm, because their 3D self is going through heart activations. So a lot of songs are going to be coming to recognition to you as a feminine or a masculine. If it's a same-sex relationship, same thing with same-sex relationships for feminines. The one that has the majority of the masculine, or the one that is needing to be the masculine in this lifetime, is going to express themselves more in the 5D realm, okay? So spirit, soul, 3D realm, visuals, spiritual dreams in the spiritual realm, and so on, okay? So if there's a certain song that comes on and is coming on over and over and over, they're communicating through you like a telepathic communication, and then also as well as telecommunication, communicating with you with some type of, giving you some type of message, okay? So I'm here to help you. If I state your date of birth, that means that you are cusp babies. Your sun sign, well, for everybody, your sun sign represents who you're trying to be before you pass over in this lifetime. So if you are a cusp baby, that means that you have two sun signs because you were born between two zodiacs. So if I state your date of birth, that means that you are a cusp baby. If I don't state your date of birth, that means that you are just a regular Sagittarius when it comes to your sun sign. So Scorpio / Sagittarius, November the 18th through November the 24th. Scorpio / Sagittarius, November the 18th through November the 24th. And then Sagittarius / Capricorn, December the 18th through December the 24th. Sagittarius / Capricorn, December the 18th through December the 24th. I'm also including North Node in this video because your North Node represents your past life karma and the karma in this lifetime. And since 2019 and 2020 is about people finding out their karma, how to fix karma, if you're on good side of the karma, bad side of the karma, healing certain karmas from certain past lives that you were not aware, because we have been souls and spirit that have been recurring on earth for a long time. So getting, remembering who you have been in certain past lives, especially if it's certain past lives that you had experienced the most karma, the most hurt, the most pain, the most, negative energies as far as when it comes to you being who you are. They're going to give you visuals of that. So you can heal those, finding out, let's say if you were a monk, if you were lived ever as in some type of religious background, certain vows that you took. If you're a monk, again, let's say if you are a fire signs, y'all are very, hustlers, y'all are very motivated, you're ambitious, you have that fire energy. So a lot of y'all are go-getters, you're your own boss. So when it comes to, let's say if you were a monk in a past life, There could be certain things that's hindering you as far as when it comes to you being who you need to be, having the stability, because this lifetime is more about materialistic things. And if you don't remember that you were a monk, or if you took part of a nun or a religious, any of those things that you had to separate yourself from, love, money, the finer things in life, food, certain things like that, could be hindering you in this lifetime. So coming to realization of that, if they have you watching a lot of, karate movies, Buddhist movies, anything that has to do with meditation, all that, you could have had a past life as one of those people in a past life. Okay. So I'm here to help you understand who you are. Everything that is coming to light in 2020, a lot of people are going to have to heal from certain things. So if you've been getting pushed to heal mentally, physically, as well as emotionally, or remember who you are from a past life, especially if you're a twin flame or twin ray, a lot of y'all hold high positions when it comes to the overall good of the world, and now even divine partners, because of, again, allowing everybody to be part of this existence. And divine partners, you are the interracial relationships, and then also the same-sex relationships. So you have a sacred union because you're allowing everybody to be able to exist on Earth, on Gaia, where we are going to our next evolution to. So understanding what category you're in, acknowledging who you are as far as when it comes to you being a twin flame, a twin ray, a divine partner, a life partner. Okay, life partners are there to help people go through certain experiences that could have been traumatizing in your childhood, also helping you coach being ambitious together and motivating one another to be a life partner, to be in a union, to be stable and happy as one. So life partners, you too. And then a lot of people settle for their soulmates. So some people could be twin flames, twin rays, divine partners, and they settle for a soulmate because they don't want to take part of a certain mission, or they failed a certain mission, or they just didn't get to a point where they wake up completely. Okay. So it just depends on where you are as far as when it comes to that side of the fence. Your situation, your journey is different from everybody else. Yes, we experience the same type of hurts, the same type of pains, but everybody's experiences is different in some type of way. So Sagittarius is, again, the first Sagittarius was Ra. It was, Ra is a representation of Zeus. If y'all ever wanted to know that. So Sagittarius, he was the first Sagittarius. He was also the first pharaoh. If you ever wanted to know the story of him, and his bloodline, because the bloodline was part of his pharaoh. The pharaohs was a part of his bloodline. King Tut and all them, and Nefertiti and Isis and Osiris, all of them were part of his bloodline. So the pyramids, the people that's on the pyramid walls, that's his family. That's the ones that he have left here to be in charge in certain things. And if we as human beings don't understand exactly what happened back in those days because of the manipulation, the things that have been hidden from us to control us or make us not know the truth or of where we come from. A lot of things have been hidden, and a lot of things are getting ready to come to light. So if you're changing, if you are being pushed to take part of certain journeys as far as when it comes to healing your community, being a part of the community with shifting their consciousness. Again, if you're a twin flame, twin ray, or divine partner, those are things that you typically do is help the community wake up, help them understand what unconditional love is as far as when it comes to these relationships that you're in with, your divine feminine, your divine masculine, the karmics and soulmates, as well as the people that's in your environment as far as your friends and family members and your coworkers and so on. So figuring out who is in your soul tribe. I'm a part of everybody's soul tribe. If you came to this channel, it's for a reason. Either, me and your bloodline and my bloodline build a bridge together where I'm here to help you understand certain things that could have took place as far as when it comes to, again, what our ancestors and stuff was involved with. And then also with me knowing that I was here at the beginning, I know my soul has took part of a lot of battles as far as when it comes to bloodlines and things that have happened when it comes to things that's on the earth. So they have showed me at least 8 of my past lives. 6 of them hold a very significant thing when it comes to what has happened. So the things that I'm seeing, the things that my soul tribe members are bringing to me to help me just even have the confidence to stand up to being who I'm meant to be in my true purpose. It's just allowing me to do this stuff better, go about it better than what I was before, because a lot of fear that we're installed as far as a child, you're made to believe that you're nothing great than what we really are, and we're really powerful beings, and we just have been controlled and manipulated to live a certain lifestyle and not experience certain things. Okay, so music in the background, if you're interested in your birth chart, it's listed in the description box of the video underneath the Cafe Astrology link. Another thing is that let's see, it is Capricorn season. It's getting ready to go into Aquarius, okay, on the 16th. But Capricorn season is about, you know, your earth, your heart chakra, your root chakra. Again, a lot of openings, a lot of having to heal your heart chakra, figuring out what's the difference between lust and unconditional love. Again, Capricorn also holds that energy as far as the negative energy, as far as lust, temptations, fears, you know, restrictions, violence, addictions, alcohol, drugs, sex addictions, hunger addictions, all that, because the earth energy. Okay, so making sure you're doing the things that you're not doing, not overindulging in certain things. Another thing that I do want to say, Sagittarius, is before I move any further, when I first start going and shuffling your cards, I heard bumblebee, and I don't know if this is a physical bumblebee or if it's Transformers bumblebee. Okay, so whichever first comes to your mind whenever I say that, make sure if you're seeing a lot of bumblebees, that could be, again, a spiritual thing that's calling onto you. So Google what, you know, bumblebee, what is the meaning of bumblebee spiritually. And then again, if it's the Transformers part, watch Transformers, watch the movie Bumblebee. Some of y'all could be getting messages that's going to help you with your blueprint and give you clarity in your situations. Okay, Sagittarius, is a lot of y'all are warriors. Again, fire energy is warrior energy. Okay. So main deck we will cut and shuffle on camera. The other cards have already been shuffled in your energy. Again, this is the Illest Tour deck. Nothing but celebrities on this deck. Whenever I pull, whoever's on this card, make sure you, whatever first comes to mind, a movie, a song, something that happened to them in the public, research about it, listening to it, watch the movie. So, because your blueprint is kicking in, you're getting some type of messages that's going to help you. Also understand how to use clairaudiency and how it works as well. If you don't know about the person, research about them. A lot of shift in energy. So if some of y'all could be experiencing headaches, you know, migraines. I had a migraine earlier today. It started off at like 2 o'clock this morning, because I'm always getting up at 2 o'clock in the morning, and that's typically the time when spirits come out and they want to talk. So if you are gifted as far as any sixth sense, hearing your ancestors and so on, that's one reason why you wake up at 2 o'clock. It's also when a lot of people's body physically goes into astral projection. So you start remembering certain things. You have certain dreams that you are experiencing in that time. That card wanted to pull out, flipped over itself. Y'all saw that, the 26th. So this is the Book of Secrets. So there could be some secrets that is going on with you, Sagittariuses, or this could be your masculine, your feminine. I can also see this as a book of knowledge. So a lot of y'all could be studying, a lot of y'all could be gaining a lot of hidden knowledge to help you in whatever situation that you're in. But this does represent secrets. You have a 26 here, you have an 8. 8 represents movement, okay? You also have a 10, so it's a completion. So let's say if you are gaining some type of knowledge, some type of wisdom to help you and assist you, it could be a completion to you, okay? A completion in where you are as far as when it comes to your transformation. If you're interested in any of these decks, again, they're listed in the description box. I also have my own Amazon store if you're interested in purchasing these on Amazon. If they're available on Amazon, if they're not available on Amazon, take the name and Google where you can purchase them online, or go purchase it if it's in the area. If you're into energy healing stones, crystals, different things for your enlightenment, I also have things like that that's on my Amazon store for those people that don't have stores in their area, or if you don't want to go and have that personal feeling experience as far as when it comes to the energy, as far as the stones that it gives you, then I have an Amazon store to help you. Okay. Let's see, anything else. I have my vibration on. That's also part of clairaudiency. When it goes off, it's either alerting you. You're either paying too much attention to me, and if they're going to use it as a distraction to distract you from making you lose the message, or it's you're not paying attention, and they're alerting you to rewind whatever you're watching or whatever you're listening to, so you can catch the message that you missed. Okay, so figuring out where you are in that situation when that goes off. Other than that, let's go ahead and get started, Sagittarius. So again, this is going to be for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus and Mercury. Or if you're Sagittarius cusp baby, North Node. If you're guided to this video and you don't have Sagittarius in your chart, or if you're a cross watcher, of course, there's going to be messages in this video for you as well. Hope y'all like my new intro. Okay, so I'm going to shuffle them 3 more times. This next time, whatever at the bottom of the deck, I'm going to take it as part of your energy, Sagittarius. Okay, we have the Ten of Swords. So when this card comes out, let's see, trying to get in a little bit more light. Okay, so the Ten of Swords, when it's reversed, it's better. When it's upright, it represents, a karmic relationship. Okay, it represents betrayal. It represents sadness, as well as envy, defeat, self-defeat, pain, okay, overdoing something, backstabbing, dealing with illness, living in illusions, a layoff, okay, and it could mean any of those things. But with that card coming out as far as the Book of Secrets, let's say Sagittarius is, maybe you found out a secret about your karmic partner or soulmate, or this could be your masculine, your feminine. Let's say if you feel that, you're because when you're a twin flame, a twin ray, or even a divine partner, and you're in these sacred relationships, there's always one that causes more of the hurt and the other person experiences the pain. Okay, so and it makes the person that is experiencing all the pain see their twin flame, their twin ray, or the divine partner as a karmic relationship whenever you're experiencing and receiving the type of pain. So there could have been one point of time where you felt that your masculine, your feminine, what the relationship that you were in with them was a karmic relationship, because there could have been somebody that was more in their dark energy as far as when it comes to the negative characteristics of their shadow self, and the way that they were treating you and went about certain things could have caused a lot of pain, is what I'm hearing. But what they're saying, let's say if it's not you, Sagittarius, is your masculine, your feminine, let's say if they were involved with a karmic or a soulmate, they possibly could have found out some things from the person that they were involved with. Okay, so some secrets could have came out. Okay, secrets getting exposed is what I'm hearing. When this is reversed, it means better. It means recovering from a certain situation. So let's say if there was certain secrets, certain things that was revealed about the person that you were dealing with, Sagittarius, or if your masculine, your feminine was involved with somebody else, and there were certain things that was revealed about that person, they're realizing the painful truth. It's going to take some time for them to recover from the situation, is what I'm hearing as well. But somebody is gaining their inner strength. So this is getting the courage. So let's say if you were involved with your masculine, your feminine, there has been some type of separation. If there was, anything that was hidden, truth was not being told, a lot of things were being denied. This person was just being, malicious or being deceptive, is what I'm getting. This person could be coming back, as far as when it comes to if you've dealt with anybody that treated you that way, okay? So there could be somebody that's coming back from your past, that's gaining strength to approach you, is what I'm hearing. There could be some things that has been hidden that they need to express to you. And it could make you feel like after you hear this from them, is what I'm hearing, make you feel like they really betrayed you from some of the secrets that they're getting ready to express. Okay, is what I'm hearing. Somebody got some secrets, or something was exposed. Something that was hidden was exposed. You have, the Five of Swords. This person is regretting that they even backstabbed you, even got themselves involved in a situation where they betrayed their masculine and their feminine. If this is you, Sagittarius, is it, and you were the one that was, causing the deception or causing the betrayal, or if it was your masculine, your feminine betraying you and backstabbing you and taking part of, other situations with other women, other men, family and friends, putting family and friends or their career ahead of you, are, hiding and not telling you the truth. This person is now regretting that. You have the Five of Swords, and this Five of Swords typically represents one-up energy. It represents somebody being deceptive. It represents defeat, a loss of the situation, failure, okay? But it represents also greed and anxiety too. So let's say if this person did any of those things to you, if this person was betraying you, being manipulative, being sneaky, playing any type of trickery, having any type of hidden motives, now this person is regretting it. In the way that this card is a lot more friendlier as far as this card. Yes, they were out, whining and dining and taking care of everybody else's needs and, so sword fighting with them. And they mean sword fighting, having sex. Wow. They wanted to use that as a example. If they were sleeping with other people, sword fighting, putting their sword in other things is what I'm hearing. Sword fighting. I was like, what do you mean they were sword fighting? But again, being a part of other situations and not, taking care of their responsibilities with their masculine, their feminines, all the hurt, all the pain that they have caused to you. Now they're feeling the pain. Now the wounds that they gave you, they're feeling those wounds. Okay. And let's say if some of y'all did separate yourself from the person because of their behavior, this person is even feeling the pain even deeper. Okay. Is what I'm hearing. Okay. So that's the card that we have as far as the Five of Swords, coming out. You have the Tower card, because they were not expecting this. They were not expecting it. You have the Tower card being reversed. It's better. You have the World card upright, and then you have the Three of Pentacles being upright. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles, coming in and wanting to be loyal. They know that they were not being loyal. They know that they were being dishonest. They were not honoring their commitment. Okay, this represents loyalty. It represents family and friends. It represents wealth. So some of y'all could be receiving an heritage, coming into some type of money. Okay, feeling the abundance is what this card typically represents. Okay, having those relationships that that mean something to you, where that person respects you and you respect them. So being around trustworthy friends and family members, as well as, let's say, if this is your masculine, your feminine, okay, them seeing you as family, them wanting to commit. Ten of Pentacles coming out. It's also long haul energy as far as longevity, as far as when it comes to a relationship and stability, okay? So with the Tower card coming out reversed, this represents things getting better, okay? Changing for the better, going through your reconstruction phase, going through your self-discovery phase, having to heal yourself, mentally, physically, as well as emotionally. If there was any trauma, if there was any pain, if there was anything that was stopping you and progressing you from moving forward, that person did that. So let's say if this person was fearing change, they were not doing the things that they were needing to do in order for them to grow as an individual. Let's say if they were, again, entertaining other things, and then stabbing the person that meant the most to them in the heart, it caused this person really to have a rude awakening, like they had a tower moment within themselves, especially when they came to realization as far as when it comes to them, how much they have damaged the person that was put here to be with them, okay, is what I'm getting. So I feel that this is a sudden shock. So let's say if they were involved with, you know, a karmic or soulmate, if I was getting ready to say Scorpio, but I don't know why. Some of y'all Sagittarius could have been involved with the Scorpio, and you're finding out the truth, the painful truth about that person, or your karmic. Your masculine, your feminine could have been dealing with a karmic or a soulmate that was a Scorpio. But what I was getting ready to say is that let's say if they had a tower moment and they found out some secrets about the karmic or the soulmate, it made them have a major shakeup in their environment. It brought conflicts to their situations. Some of them separated from this person, are getting ready to separate from this person, okay, is what I'm hearing. And again, it made them, once they come into realization of the deception that the karmic or the soulmate did, it made them really have a revelation on how much, like, it made them have a revelation on how much harm and pain they had brought to you. And they know that they were mistreating you, with them being sneaky, you know, being involved with certain things, being cold-hearted and distant, whenever, you know, at times when y'all were in your relationship together or dealing with each other, okay, is what I'm getting from this. But this person is coming in and they're wanting to bring you the world. So things are getting better. They're recovering. They're getting ready to, you know, take that step, make that movement to come in. And this person is wanting to start a brand new beginning with you. Okay. With the world card coming out, this represents earth energy. So again, this is, and this was Scorpio. Okay. So you have fire, which is Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius, that also represents Scorpio. And then you have the world card, which represents Capricorn, Taurus, as well as Virgo. Okay. So this is a karmic completion. So let's say if they were involved with the karmic or soulmate and they found out deception from that karmic or soulmate, it was meant for them to go through that and experience that and have that karmic completion in order for them to realize what they lost or what they were losing. And the one that they really meant something to them and really, really loved them, they was the one that was causing them pain and hurting them. Okay, Ashanti, I was weak because I believed you. You possibly took this person over and over and over, back over and over and over and over. And they continue to put you in the same cycles, the same karmic cycles where they were causing you pain, deceiving you, backstabbing you, stabbing you in the heart. My days are cold without you. And this is how they're feeling now. Okay. So this person is coming in. They're wanting to, again, have a brand new beginning. This represents success. It represents fulfillment. It also represents accomplishment. So having that accomplishment, this could also represent a job. Let's say if there is money, or if there was a career, or with you having the 10 of Pentacles, there's a lot of money that's on this board. So you could be getting, you know, more stable as far as when it comes to your foundation. For you Sagittarius, as our cross watchers, whoever's watching this video, you also have the 3 of Pentacles, and this could represent third party energy, juggling energy, but it also represents success, working with others. So this person is now wanting to work together. They're wanting to build the relationship together. This represents a business gain. It represents dedication, you know, putting in the work. And then glory, okay? Having glory in the situation, okay? Especially, let's say, if you are receiving an inheritance, or if you are receiving some type of money that's going to make you more abundant. Again, you receiving glory in that situation. There could have been a lot of family feuds as far as when it comes to money or assets that was involved as far as with your family life, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Yeah, the Chariot. So I told you, coming in, taking charge, movement, moving towards you, traveling. This represents travel energy, okay? Taking on a new adventure. Destiny, okay? Karma working out in your favor. Luck changing. Your luck changing, Sagittariuses. Okay, this also represents divine union energy. So twin flame, twin ray, divine partner energy as far as with this, okay? But I do feel that somebody is moving towards you. In the past, they possibly, again, were satisfied or, connecting with certain things that was not good for them, and it was causing them to abandon their masculine and their feminine. So now this person is moving towards you, okay? They're moving towards you. This represents Cancer. You have the Nine of Wands. Okay, Nine of Wands represents surrendering. It represents power delays. It represents strength. So going towards you, even if they're going on this journey alone, a lot of y'all had to separate yourself from your masculine, your feminine, and take part of your journey alone because of all the backstabbing that was taking part. You couldn't no longer handle the pain that they were giving you. So you separated yourself from them. And that's when that person had that tower moment. They realized, again, the person that was, they were meant to be with, their divine partner, their twin flame, their twin ray, separated themselves from them. They detached themselves from them. And a lot of them felt that detachment. Okay? But this is going on the right path. Making those steps to go on the right path. Surrendering. Accepting destiny for what it is. Yeah, judgment, karma. I told you this was a karmic completion that this person had to go with. This person had to get judged. Somebody's getting ready to get judged. Let's say if there was secrets that was involved with the karmic or soulmate, and those secrets that was involved made your masculine, your feminine settle or be with them in any type of way, that person could be getting judged for whatever type of manipulation or whatever type of role that they took part in the situation when it comes to y'all's journey. Okay, and delaying y'all's union. So somebody's getting ready to get their karma served. And I see this as well, somebody walking into their karma. Okay, this represents rebirth energy. It's fire energy. So Aries, Sagittarius, as well as Leo. This represents renewal of reward, good health. Okay. This could also be past life energy. Being judged for a past life. You have the Six of Pentacles. So this represents giving and receiving good karma. I told you a lot of y'all are having good karma. A lot of good karma is going to be with money. So again, that Ten of Pentacles, feeling that abundance. This person possibly, let's say if they were not giving, or they were more of the person that was taking, or if they were more selfish and not providing in the situation, now they're wanting to give. Again, teamwork, putting the same effort as you. A lot of success for your career, Sagittarius, is what I'm hearing, or cross watchers, whoever's watching this. A lot of success for your career. And you possibly could have got judged by a lot of people in the past that led you to have certain insecurities within yourself. And these people were judging you wrongly, is what I'm hearing. And Bumblebee, for example, Bumblebee was getting judged wrongly because of who he was. A bumblebee is different than a wasp. But because wasps sting and they're more violent than bumblebees, they are misjudged. And a lot of people are scared of them. The Fool card, again, new beginnings, taking that leap, experiencing something new, a fresh start, being open-minded, seeing new perspectives. This represents air energy, so Aquarius, Libra, as well as Gemini. It also represents Virgo. Again, going on that journey by themselves, taking the risk. Taking the risk. This person is getting ready to take the risk. I'm still in love with you. Still in love with you by New Edition. I'm so much in love with you. And some of y'all, they said your friend, he said your friends got you thinking and it's affecting you. So they could have been involved with certain friends and family members. You do have the 10 of Pentacles that's coming out that was, you know, putting certain things in your masculine, your feminine's ear, or putting certain things in your ear. Sagittarius are cross watchers. You could have certain people that's in your environment that was put there as part of your soul tribe to cause conflicts between your relationship between your masculine, your feminine. Okay? A lot of people could be jealous of the connection that you have with your masculine, your feminine. They're just jealous of me and you. Yeah, the Emperor. This person is coming in. They're finna take charge. They're finna be that man. They're finna be that Empress. They're finna be that Emperor. This is stability, especially if this has to do with your career. So a lot of y'all could be thinking about starting your own business, going for a promotion. This represents, again, ambitious energy, being that in that self-made type of energy. Headstrong, motivated, okay? Being the good performer. This represents Aries, okay? It represents stable, foundation, okay? Being the king, being the ruler. Authority figures. People seeing and respecting you for who you are. And some of you know the people that are welcome to sit at your table. Some of y'all do have certain family friends that are loyal to you. But some of them you need to watch who you allow to sit at your table. Committing. This represents committing. Yeah, the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands. If this is somebody and this is a reading is more resonating with you for your career, there could be certain people that's in your environment as far as like co-workers. It could also possibly be, again, other people, bosses that are possibly just jealous of the energy that you produce because you are such a go-getter. You're such a hustler. You're such a person that, you know, don't need anybody else in order for you to get the things that you need. So, again, a goal. You're not a gold digger. You're not a gold digger. You're a goal digger. And some of y'all are accomplishing a lot of your goals right now, and it's bringing in, making a lot of people be jealous of you. There's always going to be people that's jealous. There's always going to be people that hate you. There's always going to be people that don't respect you because of who you are. And then if this is a situation as far as when it comes to love, your twin flame, your twin ray, your divine partner, there is a lot of people that's possibly in your environment that is jealous of the connection that you have with your other half. Because y'all get to experience a lot of things. A lot of y'all become abundant. A lot of y'all become, you know, famous. A lot of y'all become leaders. Friends and family members and co-workers and boss don't get to experience the same thing that you get to experience. Sweet Thing. By Rufus and Shaka Khan. I will love you anyway, even if you can't not stay. Okay? But the Queen of Wands represents sexy energy. It represents being strong. It represents fighting. Okay? This person has strong passion, a deep desire for you. They see you as somebody that's very sexy, confident. They respect you. You are their everything. Eight of Cups. Because they know when you walked away and you turned away. Some of y'all just said, you know, fuck it, I can't deal with this situation. And you just stopped dealing with your masculine and your feminine with no contact. Some of y'all could have just, you know, just woke up one morning and was just like, I'm not going to take this anymore. And it was a major shocker. Major shocker. Okay? Some of y'all, again, your masculine, your feminine, or if this is you, Sagittarius, some of y'all could be turning away from a karmic. I feel that, say, if if you are a Sagittarius woman, or if you're a Sagittarius, if you are a Sagittarius woman, or if you're a cross watcher that is a woman, and you know that your emperor is coming to you, some of you, your emperor could be leaving at nighttime, contacting you at night. Some of them are dreaming about you. But when the Eight of Cups comes out, this represents energy as far as turning away. It represents loneliness. It represents temporary success, as well as clinging onto the past. So there could be somebody that is, you know, still holding on to certain resentment, certain bitterness, certain grudges is what I'm hearing. This could not, it could be either you, Sagittarius, or it could be your masculine, your feminine, or it could be the person that they're involved with as far as a karmic or soulmate. Some of them, the karmic or the soulmate possibly could have stole some of their fortune, some of their money, and escaped at night. Was like a thief at night. Eight of Swords. This represents restriction. It represents fears, feeling stuck, getting bad news. So again, somebody's getting some secrets. Some secrets are being exposed, and it's basically going to cause this person to feel like that they're stuck. It's going to bring certain difficulties and fears to this person. Especially, let's say, if the karmic or the soulmate was a thief at night and they stole something from them. This person is going to be, again, feeling like that they're stuck. Again, this could also represent the energy, like I was saying, if there was friends and family members that was putting certain things in your head, Sagittarius's, or your masculine, your feminine's head, making them think certain things about you to cause conflict within the relationship between you and your masculine, your feminine. They could have been feeling restricted, feeling stuck from that. This also represents procrastination energy. So some of them know exactly the karma that they're dealing with right now. The karma that they're getting dealt was because of them procrastinating, the way that they went about situations. Let's say if your masculine, your feminine knows that they were being deceptive, that they know that they were being greedy, if they know that they were causing you any defeat, if they were causing you any type of pain, if they had any type of hidden motives, they know that it's their self and their self actions that's getting them, that why they're getting judged, why they're getting their karma. If this person is coming back from your past, what are they bringing? The Wheel of Fortune, a brand new beginning, destiny, divine timing, taking action, your luck changing, a turning point, the wheel finally turning with this person. Fated events starting happening. A lot of money possibly could have been withheld from you. And you had to go through some type of karmic event. What I've heard what was stolen to you will be replayed back. With interest. Wheel of Fortune represents Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius. Okay. This is her name is BJORK. I only know how to spell it. I don't know how to say it. Brock. I could be saying Brock, but that's who this is. The Hermit, this represents Virgo, gaining the knowledge, doing your inner healing, gaining the wisdoms, being guided and having to surrender. Turning away from whatever it is that you need to turn away from that was hindering you from being the emperor or the empress. Becoming the logical thinker. Okay? The Hermit card represents Fiona Apple. Queen of Swords, making the right decision. Making the right decision. Being clever. Being in your thoughts. Getting the information that you need. The synchronicities. The messages. Okay? Aquarius, Libra, as well as Gemini. This represents also energy as far as being sharp with your tongue. So having that conversation. This represents communication coming in. Okay? Communication, gaining your independence, being confident within yourself. This person see you as somebody being very confident. Again, if you are somebody that's very confident, if you are ambitious, if you are a go-getter, there's always going to be somebody who's going to be jealous of your drive. Okay. This is Sharon off of 90210. Shannon. Sorry, Sharon. Shannon. Okay. Reunion. Told you this person is getting on their horse and they're going to their baby. This is the music of love. Someone from your past is returning to your love life. This person is coming back in. You've been waiting for this person to come in. A lot of fated events is happening for y'all. Keep an open mind. So keep an open mind when this person comes in. Let's say if there were certain things that have been hidden as far as secrets that this person is getting ready to express and be honest about. Keep an open mind. Some of y'all are possibly going to have to retreat for a while after the information that you get from your masculine, your feminine, or Sagittarius. If you're the one that's giving this information to your masculine, your feminine, they possibly are going to retreat for you for a while, but they're going to think about the conversation that was had. Give them the time. Okay, so it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. This person could be a lot different than you. There could have been a difference as far as your upbringing, morals, the way that y'all do things, the career that y'all have, the lifestyle that y'all are living. Getting to know each other. So allowing each other to not hold back who you are from one another, how y'all feel about one another. Building that bond. If you were dealing with a masculine or feminine that was very secretive about what they do or who their lifestyle is or their family or their friends, this person could be opening up to you about that. Some of them, y'all possibly are getting ready to meet their family and their friends. You're going in true union. True union. So now you're getting ready to meet the family and the friends. If they were making you feel like you were a secret, you're getting ready to meet the family and friends. And that's them putting in action and putting in movement and showing you. Nightingale spirit. Love is all around you. So feeling the energy from your masculine, your feminine, even if they are not around you, 3D body, but still spirit, feeling their energies, hearing them in the 5D realm. Being in contact and in touch and in tune with your ancestors, your higher self, the universe, your soul tribe. Knowing that you didn't go in this situation alone. When I see this card, I think about Gladys Knight, but for Patti Bell to come on right now, it's even, her too. So, If Only You Knew by Patti Bell is on right now. Okay, you have a 41, which is a 5. 5 represents conflicts that brings change. Grasshopper spirit. Take a leap of faith. Taking that leap. They do love you, so they're getting ready to take this leap. They're getting ready to show you a side of them that they never showed you before. A 3D body now connecting with your 5D spirit, your 5D soul. You have Coyote spirit. So it says trust in divine detours. So again, the karmic situation, if they were involved with a karmic, a soulmate, family and friends that was, bringing conflicts into the relationship. If it was themselves that was bringing conflicts to the relationship between you and them. The detours were needed. The trials and tribulations was needed. But spirit always has a plan. Trust the situation. Again, keeping an open mind. You have a 16 here, a 7. 7s represents mystery. Your 3D, so mystery pretty much, again, getting the signs, synchronicities, DNA activations, dreams, spiritual visions, deja vu moments, seeing numbers, seeing birds, hearing certain songs, anything that's going to help you connect and bring your consciousness to a higher level, experiencing the things in the unknown. Power over the 7 scorpions. Didn't I say Scorpio? Okay. Power to conjure lower vibrational forces. Somebody's masculine or feminine or Sagittarius, you were involved with somebody that was conjuring lower energies like the devil energy, root work, spell work, black magic to delay the relationship between you and your masculine, your feminine. They were delaying the relationship from your masculine, your feminine to come towards you and for y'all to be in union. That could be the secrets that's getting exposed, that your masculine, your feminine are Sagittarius that you're finding out about, are cross watchers that you're finding out about. They could have paid somebody for that because there's money here. This also, when I see this card, this lets me know, let's say if somebody does have past lives, you're possibly going to get ready to have a visual of certain past lives that you have lived. I'm hearing Scorpion King. Somebody needs to watch the Scorpion King, the mummy version with The Rock. X-ray visions, they're seeing clearly now. They're getting the signs. They're getting the synchronicities. I told you somebody's getting ready to see their past lives. You're getting ready to get X-ray visions completely of your past life. Again, the Eight of Swords is out here because this could represent attachment. It could represent fears. It could represent feeling restricted, especially, let's say, if there was black magic, spell work, voodoo, any of that stuff that was used. This person was not able to see clearly. Now they're getting X-ray vision because they're finding out what was put on them. You have a 2 here. 2s represents union, represents balance. Pick up after yourself. Taking responsibility. So again, if this person caused you any pain, caused you any hurt, they're taking responsibility. They know the choices they made brought consequences. And again, they're getting judged for that. They had to go through a karmic situation. Okay, you have a 34 here. Another 7. 7s represents, again, mysteries. The Sun. This represents promotion, a brand new career, a fresh start, seeing the light. Seeing the light and seeing the bigger picture. Playfulness, personal growth, clarity. Being thankful. You have a 31 here, represents 4s. Okay, 4s represents stability. Expanding your horizons. Taking the detours. Travel. This represents travel. So there could be a distance between your masculine and your feminine. There could be a 5-minute travel. Even if it's 5 minutes, that's still traveling times. Going towards. You have a 3 here. Lovers. Lovers. Transforming. Again, if they were an ugly person, if they were that ugly duckling, they're transforming to the beautiful duckling. You have a 24 here. A 6. 6 represents past, represents harmony. I'm seeing somebody wanting to go, like, I don't know if y'all are getting ready to go on a boat trip. Or this person can be proposing by water. And last card, new beginnings. So it says a new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. You have a fresh start coming to you, Sagittarius or cross watchers. Again, you have the full card here. You have a lot of major arcana cards. Let me show you before I end this reading. Why are you going to change it up when we just got finished making up? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 major arcana cards. So a major transformation. Now I can see why somebody is getting X-ray vision. I can see why somebody's seeing clearly. You have the Hermit card here. That's gaining the knowledge, gaining the wisdom. Okay, you have the Wheel of Fortune here. That's being whole with one of yourselves, having a new cycle, having a fresh start. Money, abundance. Chariot represents movement, change, growth. A spiritual connection. Tower. Purging. That leap of faith, taking that leap of faith to that brand new beginning that you have that's coming to you. A lot of y'all, it was karma. A lot of y'all had to go through a rebirth. shedding away the old you and allowing the new you to be reborn. And it allowed you to get your level of emperor. You're getting your emperor, you're getting your empress. They had a major change within themselves. Even if they had to go through karma in order for them to get there, it brings a brand new beginning to y'all. Missing you, Aaliyah. So hopefully this reading resonates with you. If it does resonate with you, like my channel, subscribe to my channel. And I just want to say thank you and you have a great day.